Somi lives a silver line. Written by Tolyen Arjan and Hudayberyan Vanur. Disclaimer: this is a fairy tale, not a true story, but the feelings in it are real. Somi the snail moves slowly and some of her friends move fast, whereas during the day I wake up at night. They are all different and that's okay. This story believes there is no one right way to move through the world, that rest is not lazy and that being different does not mean being broken. If you're fast, slow, or still figuring it out, this fairy tale is for you. Now, prepare yourself for listening. The garden is waiting. The garden woke slowly. Light touched the leaves and flowers, then the quiet stones near the pond. Somi the snail opened her eyes inside her shell and stretched out. The air smelled fresh and green. She moved onto a big leaf and looked around. "Good morning," she said softly. No one answered right away, but the garden still seemed to hear her. A cricket jumped over a twig and nearly landed beside her. "Oh, sorry," he said. Somi smiled. "That's all right." "You move so slowly," the cricket said. "I think I'd go crazy." A ladybug landed nearby. "And I'd get dizzy jumping all day." The cricket blinked. Somi laughed gently and said, "Good thing we don't all live the same way." The cricket scratched the ground, thinking. Far across the garden, a rabbit named Pip raced in circles. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late," he muttered. He rushed past Somi, shaking her leaf. Soon he came back breathing hard. "I nearly hit a watering can, then roses and a rock." "That sounds tiring," Somi said. "It is," Pip admitted. "I thought being fast made things easier." "Does it?" Somi asked. Pip sat down for the first time this morning. "No," he replied. They rested under a bean plant. After a while, Somi said, "Rain is coming." Pip looked up. "How do you know? The air feels different." "The soil is cooler," Tommy said. "You can taste the soil?" "With my food," Tommy said calmly. The cricket touched the ground. "This part is dry. This part is damp." Tommy nodded. "Slow helps me notice small changes." Pip looked around more carefully this time. The wind shifted. One drop fell, then another, then another. Soon rain covered the garden. The cricket hid under a pot. Pip ran around the bench. A mouse squeezed into a hole. But Somi stayed on her leaf. Tap, 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 tap. The rain played on her shell. "Aren't you coming?" Pip called. "I'm already where I need to be," Somi said. Pip listened. The rain sounded just like music. Near the mint patch, a beetle struggled through the mud. His one leg moved stiffly. Somi leaned her leaf toward him. "You can rest here." "No, I'll take up space," he said. "There is space," Somi said. He climbed onto a leaf and settled. After a while, he whispered, "Thank you for not making me hurry and sharing a space." Somi stayed beside him and smiled only. Sometimes that was enough. When the rain stopped, the garden glittered. Drops stayed to leaves like glass. Animals came out slowly. "You're right," Pip said. "You know the rain was coming." "The garden usually tells us things. It just speaks quietly," Somi said. A caterpillar asked, "Do you wish you faster?" "Sometimes," Somi said honestly, "but slow helps me notice more." The caterpillar looked at the shining drops and nodded. By the path sat a young snail named Neri. Her shell was smaller and she stayed half hidden. "Don't you want to see the puddles?" Somi asked. "Not really," Neri said. "Why not?" I'm not like the others. Somi paused. I once thought I had to be like everyone else. Never picked out. But the garden didn't ask that, Somi said. It asked me to be myself. Never looked at her shell again, and it didn't seem so wrong anymore. By midday, the sun grew strong. The ground dried. We should go to the moss wall, said the lizard. It's cool there. Pip was ready to run, but Somi looked at Neri and the beetle. That path is hard for them, she said. There's another way, through the roots and damp grass. The lizard said, It's longer. Somi replied, Not for everyone. Pip said, Show us. So they moved together, hopping, crawling, flying, stepping. No one arrived first, but everyone arrived to the moss wall. The moss wall was cool and soft. As the beetle rested, Neri curled under a fern. Pip lay down. I never rest like this, he said. Maybe your legs need it, Somi replied. A bee landed tired. What are you doing? She asked. Nothing, Pip said. Resting is not nothing, Somi said. The bee stayed for 3 slow breaths. When she left, she looked lighter. Day insects quieted. Night one stirred. A moth unfolded her wings. Good evening, she said. Evening? Pip smiled. For you, the moth said. For her the day begins, Somi added. I like gentle light, said the moth. Pip looked at the sky. The same garden could belong in different ways and times for everyone. Somi's sail shimmered in the light. It shines, Neri said. A worm drew a line. Mine doesn't, but it's still a path. Pip drew a loop. The creek made dots. Soon the ground filled with marks, curved, straight, tiny, wide, shimmery. The garden has many ways to move, Soy said. And many ways to leave a mark, said the beetle. Every mark was different, and that felt right. The air was cooled. They listened to the leaves. Somi said softly, I feel afraid sometimes. Pip looked at her. When I can't keep up, I feel small. I feel slow. No one interrupted her. But that doesn't mean I'm wrong, she said. It means I need care and time. The beetle nodded. So do I. Neri moved closer. So do I, she said. As the sky darkened, the animals gathered. No one planned it. Pip showed how to stop and breathe to others. The moth showed how to listen to the evening. Somi showed Neri how to test the ground. The cricket tried being still. The bee stayed longer. It was not a race, not a lesson, just a moment of sharing, and the garden felt softer than before. The moon rose. One by one the creatures rested. Somi climbed onto her leaf. Her silver trail glowed faintly, winding through the garden. It was not straight, it was not fast, but it carried her through the whole day. Somi closed her eyes inside her shell. The garden was quiet. Nearby the moth began her journey, and the night seemed to whisper, there is more than one good way to move through a day. Thank you for listening.